I just don't wanna leave you. Might just know where the reasons why we both can't make it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl B and I'm back with another video. It is Sunday, so you already know today is another video in my series on how to be a better person through Christ. And yeah, let me firstly start by saying that this past week has been so good to me. And nothing significant happened, and when I say significant, I mean like nothing extreme has happened or changed or altered. I didn't get any crazy good news or anything like that, but like this week just has been so good in that I just feel blessed every day. I feel love every day. I feel God doing the work within me every day. And when I tell you like that is amazing, there were so many instances where I feel like God was testing me to see if I have truly been growing in this season and really listening to what it is that he tells me to do and actually listening. And then also just taking a second to pray on things before I make decisions, before I react to situations, and just actually talk it through. And in doing all of that, like, I don't know, it just shows that I've come a long way, and I don't let things of this world kind of trigger me into providing a reactionary response. Like everything that I am doing, all the ways that I choose to live out my day, the ways that I choose to interact, the ways that I choose to spend my time is all intentional and purposeful, and that just feels greater than anything. For me in the past, that was never the case. I was just doing whatever, being guided wherever, just flowing wherever things were taking me. Whereas now, like, I'm really intentional down to like the smallest thing of like getting up a little bit earlier. Even though I don't want to get out the bed, I'm gonna get out the bed. I think one of the biggest things for today specifically is like I just didn't want to go to church this morning. Like, I'll be completely honest. I didn't want to go to church this morning. I had to keep convincing myself on why I should go, why I need to go. And like the last straw was like, I'm cheap, so I'd rather take the train to church than an Uber. So I went to the train station and it was like 18 minutes for the next train. Like I just missed my train, which came like 2 minutes early, and then the train after mine wasn't coming for 18 minutes. And I'm like, I'm not gonna get there to 10 o'clock. And for me, a big part of going to church is for the worship, the music. I love to have that, you know, I love to have that specific start to my week. And yes, I can listen to gospel and stuff like that, but the live music just does something. Hearing the drums, the bass, the keys, like something about that, hearing it in that moment just does something different. So I was not trying to miss that. So when I seen that I had that long to wait, I was like, nope, I'm gonna go home. I should watch it online. And I went back and forth and I was like, no, I'm already dressed, let me just go to the church. And then as I was waiting for my Uber, I was like, ooh, I really don't feel like paying this, I'm gonna cancel it. But then it was like, we're gonna check on a $5 fee if you cancel. I was like, if I'm gonna lose money, I might as well just go. It was just a whole lot. But I ended up going, and when I tell you, I'm so glad I went. Like, I'm so happy that I decided to go, because the message was just so on point. And it wasn't even something that I felt I needed to hear. It's not something I was looking for an answer to, but it still hit, and I loved it. So yeah, that's just to say, like, push yourself through in this journey of getting to know God and walking with Christ, because honestly, like, there are gonna be days where you just don't feel like it, or you feel like there's nothing left to be done. Because transparency, I have no major conflicts going on right now. Like, everything that I wanted to work on, everything that had me insecure, everything that gave me anxiety and had me a nerve wreck and had me wanting to stay away from people and kind of isolate myself, all of those things are no longer an issue for me. And the crazy thing about that is that now that that's no longer an issue, life feels kind of boring. Life feels kind of boring. And it's like, even on like the day-to-day incidents where, you know, you might meet a person who bumps you or won't let you off the train, like even in those instances, like I process it and I just don't let it get to me. So I'm like, life is kind of boring right now. Like, God has no other work to do in me, which is false. Totally false. But that's what it feels like, because again, it's not anything that's like iconic or chaotic that's happening right now. And it can alter you because you believe that in this world there's always has to be something happening that needs a sudden set of urgency that you just have to address immediately, or it's a life or death or a life-changing situation. And now, like, life can be calm, cool, and collective, and I'm learning to sit in that and enjoy that, and not to create chaos where it doesn't exist, you know. So that's pretty cool. Hey y'all, I just wanted to pop in. This week the video is extremely short, mostly because this is the message that I was able to express clearly and God was guiding me to say. I had another subject that I wanted to cover, but honestly, it just didn't come out organic, and I don't want to share anything forced with any of you. I want it to be organic, and I want it to be the true things that I experienced here on this journey. Basically, be consistent in your journey in getting to know God, and even in the days that you don't feel like it, in the days that you feel like you don't need help, assistance, or your pride gets in the way, push through, because God's work is never done. Even when times get rough or times get boring, you still know to follow in his steps. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this short video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.